I'm going to talk about EFT today. That's emotional freedom technique. EFT combines the best of both worlds, the ancient Chinese acupuncture wisdom with the modern psychology. EFT can be called as emotional acupuncture. We are tapping on certain points, on certain acupuncture points on our body, on our face, and on our hands. And what it does is it releases the stuck energy, the stuck emotion, and any past trauma or memories from our system, from our body. The basic premise is whatever is not processed, whether it's an emotion or a situation, it stays in the body. And the longer it stays, the more problem it creates. Therefore, it's extremely important for us to clear the trauma, clear the energy of the trauma, and release the emotions so that we can feel free. I'm going to share the process of EFT and the points for emotional freedom technique. That's EFT. It's also called tapping. The first point that we use in EFT is the karate chop or the friendly spot. So, this is the point which is the fleshy part under the little finger of your hand, and you're tapping on it with your fingertips. Now, the tapping has to be gentle enough, not strong that you end up hurting yourself. So you're tapping here gently, and you can tap on either hand because these acupuncture meridians, these acupuncture points are on both sides of the body. So when you can tap on one hand or the other hand. The next point is where your eyebrow begins. So on both the sides. So this is where you're tapping next. The next point is where the eyebrow ends, your temple. This is called the side of the eye. Then the next point is under the eye. This is right under on the cheekbone, under the eye. The next point is under the nose. The next is on the chin. The next point is at the collarbone. Now, this point is located here on the front. And to locate this point, locate a dip at the base of your throat. Once you've located the dip, you will notice there are two pointy bones on the side of that dip. This collarbone point is just below those pointy bones. So it's not on the bone, it's just below the bone. So here. The next point is under the arm. So this point is where the bra strap is for the women. And for men, this is in line with your nipples. So this is about 4 or 5 centimeters below the underarm. The next points are on the fingers. So if you keep your hand like this, your palm facing towards you, the first point would be on the outer side of the thumb. The next point would be on the index finger. The next point would be on the middle finger. We leave the ring finger out because the meridian here is on the underside and it's covered when you're tapping on the side of the eye. So after the middle finger, we go to the little finger. And then we are back to the karate chop or the friendly spot. These are the tapping points for EFT. So whenever we are tapping with EFT, we are tapping on these points on our face and on our hands. Now, the process for EFT. When we are doing EFT, there are some basic steps to doing it. The first step is called locating the feeling in the body. EFT is preferably done on the feelings that you're feeling inside the body. So, locate what you're feeling and where you're feeling it in the body. And then give it a number on a scale of 0 to 10. What is the intensity of this feeling that you're feeling? 10 being extremely high, 0 is not at all. The third step is you start tapping. So you start with the karate chop, and the statement that you say is called the setup statement. It is even though I am feeling this, and whatever this feeling is, you fill in that space, followed by I love and accept myself. So this is what you say. For example, if you're feeling fear, even though I feel fear, I love and accept myself. And you say it 3 times. So even though I feel this fear in my body, I love and accept myself. Even though I feel this fear, I love and accept myself. And then you tap on the other points with the reminder phrase, which is this fear. So, eyebrow, this fear. Side of the eye, this fear. Under the eye, this fear in my body. Under the nose, this fear, this fear, this fear, this fear in my body, this fear in my body, this fear, this fear. And you close this, coming back to the karate chop and saying again the setup. Even though I feel this fear, I love and accept myself. When you're closing it, you say it once. That's the whole setup. Once you're done with the round, notice what's the intensity of the emotion after you've done the tapping. If it's still there, you repeat it until it comes down to a more manageable level or you cannot feel it at all. That's the simple process of EFT. And remember to drink more water when you're doing EFT so that whatever toxins are released from the body, they can be easily released. Because studies have shown EFT affects your blood chemistry. It changes your blood chemistry. It releases any toxins from the blood chemistry immediately.